Hello Dollface, it's Kat here, and it is Valentine's Day, the most romantic and lovely day of the world. And if you're anything like me, you are incredibly single and on your own, and will probably spend the rest of your life on this day alone because there's just no one you're ever gonna find. It's just so hard dating out there, and I don't even think true love exists. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Honestly, I don't care. I love being single. And I love this day. Like, it's so full of pink. How can you be sad when everything is pink? I love the day. I love spreading love. And even though my real life love life is a struggle, my fictional crush game is so strong. Ever since I was a little girl, I have no problem falling in love with any fictional character. No matter what I watched or read or played, there would be someone I'd fall in love with. There is no fandom untouched to my love. Like, I will find a beautiful person in anything. And, it's still kind of following me to this day. If you've ever heard me talk about Kylo Ren. But this video is not about my current crushes in the world because, again, just like the past, there is a lot now. Today is to talk about all of the ones that I loved as a very little girl. This video was inspired by Connie Glenn and Stephanie Michelle. They did this video a very long time ago. I have been wanting to do this video for a very long time, and I filmed it before, and I don't know what happened to the footage, and I just never got to doing it, but I thought, what other day would be perfect enough for this besides Valentine's Day? Because now I get to just talk about all the boys I loved before, and that's not to do with the movie on Netflix, because I actually still haven't seen that, but I thought it would be fun to share with you guys my top 10 childhood crushes. And there is a little bit more than 10, but, we can throw them in there. But these are the top 10 boys that stole my heart as a very young girl. So let's get started. At number 10, we have Spike from Buffy. Now, I honestly, as a little girl, did not really watch the show. I saw bits and pieces with my cousins and stuff, and I saw his action figure. But, I didn't fully watch the show until I was, 20. But I still saw him as a kid, and I thought he was so cute. I remember seeing that bleach blonde hair and his little leather jacket, and I was just about it. Your girl was in love, and he was a vampire. It was everything, and I just, oh my god, remember, in the end when he's saving, and, Buffy tells him that she loves him, and he's like, no, you don't, but thanks, and, gets to me every single time. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler and you haven't watched Buffy, but, what are you doing with your life if you haven't watched Buffy? I love Buffy. But, oh my god, he was so cute, and he was British. Everything about him, he was literally everything, and little me had great taste, and adult me still loves him. Oh, Team Spike forever. I don't care if you're Team Angel. I will always be Team Spike. He was just so good looking. At number 9, we have the Black Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. Adam was a cutie. I just remember just being so obsessed with that scene when they go to the other planet and Dulcia is helping them with their new animals, and so they're there to save Zordon, and they get these new powers, and everyone gets a different animal, and she's going through the lineup telling them theirs, and he kind of just looks at her and he's holding his little thing and he's like, I'm a frog, and she's like a prince, and kisses him, and that just blew my mind. And every time I've heard the Frog Prince, I've always associated it with Adam from Power Rangers movie, and what, that movie is also bomb AF, and the lack of people in my life who have seen it, I don't understand. It is one of the greatest, cheesiest movies of all time, and Ivan Ooze is a legend, but this video is not about me talking about how great the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie is. This is about how cute Adam was, but look at that face, yeah. At number 8, we have Matt from Digimon. Now, I know a lot of people hate on Digimon, and I don't understand because it's great. I get it. Pokemon is also a great thing, and people are like, oh, they're the same thing. But they're not. They're different stories, different messages, and I love Digimon, and I loved Matt. Oh my god, he was the best big brother ever. He was so protective over TK, and he just had the coolest Digimon. Gabumon was everything, and I just really loved him, and I wanted to be with him. I wanted to be in the Digimon world, even though I always loved Mimi. I was no, I want to be in there, and I'm gonna date Matt, and he's just gonna be perfect, and I was so obsessed. I love Digimon. And then they did that thing where they were in high school, and oh my god, like. But yeah, and also Digimon has like the best theme song ever. Like, Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champion. Like, I can't. I still bop to that. Like, it's on my playlist. I bop to the Digimon theme song all the time. At number 7, we have Billy from Scream. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, so you may find from this list that I have a thing for the bad guy. Just what it is. And if you haven't seen Scream, again, spoiler alert, I'm in love with the murderer. Like, oh my god, he was so cute. Like, that first scene, the first time you ever saw him, and he was like coming through Sydney's window, and they had that little chatty thing about like, oh, would you, he's like, you know, let's get rated R, and she's like, can you settle for PG-13? And like, little me had no idea what any of that meant. Like, 3-year-old me was like, what? He's cute, what's happening? And then adult me was like, oh, you know what, Sydney? You should have went for the rated R. But like, he was so cute. Like, even like when he was killing people, I was like, he's so cute. And him as FP and Riverdale now, like, ooh, that boy can still get it. Like, adult him is great. Young him is great. Like, he is great all around. And he's literally the only reason why I'm watching Riverdale at this point. Because like, he is so good to look at. At number 6, we have Emile Hirsch as Speed Racer. Now, this is another one of my all-time favorite movies. I love Speed Racer, and I think it is a great live-action adaptation that no one talks about. Like, why? Why is no one else in love with Speed Racer? And also, why does no one talk about Emile Hirsch in it? Like, I remember I wanted to see the movie because I was in love with him in Lords of Dogtown. Like, I thought Jay was, like, his best thing ever. Like, he was so cute. He was never gonna get cuter. And then here he comes as Little Speed, and like, I just couldn't. Like, I was obsessed. Like, I had the video game, I had all the McDonald's toys, like, everything about my life was Speed Racer. And like, I begged someone to take me to see that movie, and luckily my cousin Damon took me, and like, thank you so much. You have no idea how much that meant to me. You probably do, because I still talk about it all the time. But I loved it so much, and I loved Emile Hirsch because he was so cute. I remember I had like this whole little collage on my wall that was like of his face. Like, he was just so cute. And I literally watched every movie he was in. Like, he was Adam Driver before I knew who Adam Driver was. He was like my main like celeb crush. Well, him and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but we'll get to that later. At number 5, we have Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. Now, I bet he's on a lot of people's list because, let's get real, he was a babe. Like, as soon as he came into the show, everything stopped. Like, I was like, screw all the other boys, Trunks is here, I love him. I have a pop figure of him on my vanity. Like, future Trunks is everything. And I just remember I used to have these like action figures that were like of Trunks, and they were literally the perfect size to go with my Bratz dolls. So my Bratz doll always dated Trunks, like no matter what, like that was her boyfriend. And I didn't care what the storyline was. Even if I changed Trunks' character, he always looked like Trunks. Like, it was the perfect thing. It wasn't like the regular Bratz. It was like, you know, the little Bratz? Yeah, the little Bratz. They were the perfect size for my DBZ action figures. And like, oh my god. Like, I always had Trunks. And like, I wish I could find those action figures right now. They're in a storage somewhere, and all I want is my Trunks figure back. Like, oh my god, I loved him. He was so cute, and that purple hair and just everything. Like, oh my god. At number 4, we have Lestat from Queen of the Damned. Now, I am not talking about Tom Cruise's Lestat. No. This is the one from Queen of the Damned, played by Stuart Townsend. He was like that hot goth vampire babe. Oh my god. That like first scene with like the band was playing in the freaking old house, and he just like shows up and like just leaning against something. I'm like, I was sold. I loved it. He was so cute. He was in a rock band. He was a vampire. He was just had the long hair. He was pale. Like, oh my, little me was like, and like, he was probably the birth of my vampire obsession, was that movie. Like, ever since him, I was obsessed with vampires and always wanted to fall in love with a vampire. Like, he was everything. Like, please give me a goth boy. That's all I'm asking for. At number 3, we have Anakin Skywalker. / also Darth Vader, because before I saw the actual prequels movie, I was really obsessed with Darth Vader. I've always had a thing for the dark side ever since I was a little girl. But man, Anakin was so cute. Like, Hayden Christensen, oh my gosh, like no matter what scene, he looked cute. Especially though in like Revenge of the Sith. Like, that was like the ultimate of him being cute. Like, yeah, Attack of the Clones, he was super, super cute, and like, oh my god, he was cute there. When they got married, oh my, I got to see the outfit he was wearing at an exhibit, and like, I cried, like, because I love Padme, and oh my god, I'm emotional. Let's not talk about that. But I, like, he was so cute, and I had little action figures of him too. Sadly, they were like way too small for any of my Barbies to date, so I kind of only had him date Padme, which is fine, because like, they were Endgame forever. Love them. OTP for life. But he was so cute and moody and angsty, and like, he turned into Darth Vader, which is amazing. Like, because then I got to like combine that, and then I got to be like, hey guys, I can justify my little obsession with Darth Vader because it's Anakin Skywalker in there, you know? He didn't always look all fried and burnt. He was cute. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I was into it. And now I'm into his grandson, so, you know, how things go in life. For this next one, I am wearing a shirt just for him, and at number 2, we have Tuxedo Mask. Like, honestly, look at this shirt. Isn't it so cute? It's like him, and it says Bae. Like, I'm obsessed. Love this shirt. I think I got it from Etsy. I'll try to find the store. It was years and years and years ago, but I posted a photo with this on, and like, people have asked me about it, and so let me try to find it. I hope I can remember. I love this shirt. But yeah, I was like obsessed. I used to wake up in the morning super early to watch Sailor Moon, and I loved her. I always related with her. I've always thought I was a Serena. I know every girl says that, but like, literally my anime girl, that is me. I am her. I am a hungry crybaby. And I always just thought Tuxedo Mask was so cute. He was so mysterious, and like, even though he really didn't do anything in the series, he was perfect. Like, I was like, when are you gonna come into my room and throw a rose? Like, get your dramatic ass over here. I need you in my life. And like, I remember I actually once talked to a boy, like started talking to a boy just because his name was Darian. I know, I'm crazy. And like, that was fun. But, you know, he wasn't obviously Tuxedo Mask, but the name like got me really excited. So of course I was like, well, hi. And I was just like, I thought he was so cute. And like, if one boy just wants to come meet me up in a tuxedo, like, bring me a rose, like, I wouldn't be upset about it. Now, like those Watch Mojo videos, they do the honorable mentions in their top 10s. I thought it would be fun to do that because honestly, this list was super hard and I had a lot more crushes that I wanted to fit in. So we're going to do a speed round and just kind of put them everywhere. So we have Danny Phantom, Phil Diffie from Phil of the Future. We have the Lost Boys, especially Kiefer Sutherland's character, David. We have Jackson from Flight 29 Down, and the live action Peter Pan. I cannot remember the actor's name, but you know, he was there. I think everyone had him. I also really loved Prince Philip from Sleeping Beauty and Zac Efron in High School Musical. I mean, come on, who didn't? Had a life-size poster of him in my room. Benji Madden was also there, Billy Joe Armstrong, and importantly, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Oh my god. He really should have been on this list. I don't know why I didn't put him in the numbered list now that I'm thinking about it, because I really loved him in 10 Things I Hate About You. I don't know who would take off though. This is hard. This is so hard. This is why you should not fall in love with fictional characters. They'll never love you back. But I loved, like, have you ever watched 10 Things I Hate About You? I loved his character. Like, while everyone was like fawning over, oh god, Heath Ledger's character, I forgot his name for a second, I am so sorry. But yeah, when everyone was just like fawning over his character, because don't get me wrong, he was beautiful. Like, I loved little nerdy Cameron. You know, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was just so cute, and I was like obsessed with him. And then when he was in 500 Days of Summer and just all of that good stuff. But like, that's not the point. Let's go. The honorable mentions are done. They're beautiful, great, love them. But we need to go to my number one crush, who I will always hold a special, special place in my heart forever. And still to this day, I very much love this character. And that is Robin. I especially Dick Grayson's Robin. Most importantly, that's who it was. I was obsessed with any version of him. The Teen Titans one was my all-time favorite, but like, I loved the movie Batman and Robin. And if you've seen another video of mine, I kind of did a whole rant about how much I love that movie, even though it's awful. This is a common thread of this video, is that I like really bad movies, I guess. I think they're good. I don't care. But yeah, like, I was obsessed with Dick Grayson. I thought he was so cute, so cool, so angsty, like, oh, I was obsessed. Like, he was great. And Chris O'Donnell's, oh, he was so cute. Like, ooh, boy, I like, I can't, like, but no, like, I have always been obsessed with Robin. and I try to watch anything that has him. And as I said, with the Joseph Gordon-Levitt, this ties into this. You know, in The Dark Knight Rises at the end, and then he's like, oh, when she's like, oh, you should use regular name, he's like, oh, Robin, and like, my dream cast was always to have him as Robin, and then they did that to me, and then I didn't get anything else from it. Like, I was, ugh. Talk about the gag of the century, honestly. I felt attacked. I felt so attacked. Like, I was like, you give me a tiny little bit of him being Robin, and then you... Can we have more? That's all I want. I just want more. I want more of that era of Batman. Oh my god, I miss it. I miss it so much. But then there was also rumors that Adam Driver was going to be Nightwing, and then that was blowing my mind, and now I know those were just fake rumors. He even said it wasn't real. He said it'd be really cool, but like, I would probably die. I would probably pass out on the floor if he was ever Nightwing. Oh my god, can you imagine? Guys, if that ever happens, just be prepared, like, it's gonna be bad. So this video was a lot of fun, and you guys probably think I'm an insane person now, but I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it's fun to know childhood crushes. It's actually something I like to ask when I'm drunk a lot. Like, I'll just talk to people and be like, hey guys, so like, what was your childhood crush? And they're like, what? And like, it's fun to get some answers. Like, a lot of people tell me the Disney's Robin Hood character, the animal one. I get that a lot. I get Danny Phantom a lot. I get a lot of Zac Efron. I got some Corbin Blues sometimes. The Jonas Brothers pop up a lot. Like, please comment down below. Tell me what your biggest childhood crush is. Or, like, if you want to give me a top 10 list, do it. Just name them off. Just give me a giant list, because I hope I'm not the only person. I know I'm not the only person that falls in love with fictional characters this easily. My friends think I'm kind of crazy, but, like, I can't help it, y'all. I love it. Like, fictional characters are just the one for me. You know, who cares about real people when I can love fake people? Oh my god, I sound crazy, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, it is like 3 in the morning and I can't sleep, so I'm filming. But yeah, like, honestly, this was so much fun, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I am just having a lot of fun going down memory lane and thinking about all the times I would watch these movies just to see these boys' faces. Yep, I'm a fangirl for life. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I would just be really, really rad of you guys. I hope you stay lovely and have a happy Valentine's Day. Bye!